What is ghost quilting to me? To me, ghost quilting is a shape that is instantly recognizable in silhouette form. So think about the shape of a fairy, or the shape of a ladder, or the shape of a car or a dog. You can recognize it just from the shadow shape that it is. So that way we can take this sort of silhouette shadow shape and stitch it into the backgrounds of our quilts, and it's recognizable to most people. That to me is what ghost quilting really is. When we smush together a bunch of feather designs and motifs and circles and squares or whatever shapes, that isn't ghost quilting in my opinion. That's a motif. It's not a recognizable, tangible shape that exists within our imaginations or within our real world. With that being said, in this summer series, I'm going to be stitching out recognizable ghost quilted shapes, but the theme behind these shapes is going to be stuff guys like. Making quilts for men can be a little bit challenging. I mean, just the colors and the shapes and the fabrics that exist don't always play into what a lot of our men like. So I wanted to take some things that were maybe a little bit quintessentially man hobbies and ghost quilt those into a blue and white quilt. So that's the theme behind this. I'm also going to be bringing in a bunch of different filler designs, but not on a spinny wheel this year, because as fun as that was, I didn't really love the results, but I tried some new filler designs, so that's what this series is going to be about. Where do I find the silhouette images for this quilt and other quilts? I have a CANVA account, which is an online library of images and texts and things that people use to create posters and the posts on Facebook and all kinds of different things, booklets and ebooks and all kinds of stuff. So if you want to search that out, I'm going to link it down below. You can get a free version of this. That's where I found all the images for my quilt. I actually just used my tablet to transfer these onto my quilt. It acts a little bit like a light box when you put it behind white fabric. There's a lot of ways to transfer this an image over onto a quilt top. You could print it out to scale on a piece of paper and put that behind your lighter fabrics. You could tape it to a window and hold up your quilt blocks maybe before you stitch them together. There's a lot of different ways to do this, and I'll have that all in the blog post, which I'm going to link below too. This is a one block quilt. It's not terribly fancy. If you do want the pattern, I am going to link it below. With all that fluff out of the way, let's go stitch. So here in block number 1, I'm going to be stitching out this awesome guitar shape. There's a lot of men in my life that are so musical and so talented, and I just really wanted to pay them homage with this really cool guitar. And of course, a guitar just can't be complete without some wicked cool flames as a filler design. So sit back and watch it all come together.